Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Mic hot, crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I let gang, back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line and somebody hurt. Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right here, late night with Shay.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else she feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. Shay's tube, she back again.
It's late night with Shay.
Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. Now you thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. Now you thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
Hey y'all, welcome to Shades Tube Late Night Owls Talk Time, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. And over here in the chat, we got Jermaine in the place to be. What's up, Jermaine? Y'all, it is 10:11 p.m. out here on the West Coast. And don't we have a great live tonight for you guys. Let's go ahead and do that copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area, and part of it is floating across that screen. Guys, if you enjoyed this content tonight, make sure you thumbs up to show that you like it. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. And thank you guys so much. And if you want to show additional support for this channel, you can do a super sticker, a super chat, a cash app at $Shades2, or you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. Thank you guys so much in advance, and all donations are used to take care of expenses regarding this YouTube channel. All right, thank you guys again. All right, so tonight, guys, we're going to be talking about Diddy's attorneys, what they have done recently. Okay, we're going to be talking about Shannon Sharpe, Accuser, speaking out. Then I have another little situation that went on at a McDonald's involving this crazy little man talking to some kids in a way that he shouldn't be. And I have other news to give you guys. Plus, we're going to do three viral videos, and I will react to those. So go get you something to drink and relax in bed. If you are at work, continue to do your job, but watch or listen to me on the down low. All right, and we are getting ready to get started. All right, let me go ahead and mute this music. I think the first thing we are going to do, you guys, we are going to, which one should we do? Should we talk about Diddy first? Let's talk about Diddy's attorneys contacting President Trump. Okay, we're going to talk about that first. So let me go ahead and turn this music down just a tad. Oh man. Okay, let me turn it down to about let's turn it down to 11. All right. So first thing first, let's go ahead and talk about Diddy's attorneys, what they basically done. Okay, let me go ahead and get the information, guys. Okay, so bear with me. Let me get that real quick. I hope you guys had a good day today. I definitely did. I did a lot of stuff in this house in my bedroom, because everything is done in this house except my bedrooms. It's done part of it, but not all of it. So I went on and did a lot more. I did a lot more stuff here in my bedroom today. Okay, let's see what Jermaine sent this to me. He may have sent it to my WhatsApp. He must have sent that to my other phone. Jermaine, I wish you would start just sending this stuff to one source. Where did you send that at, Jermaine? Because I do not see it. Maybe it's on my other WhatsApp. Hold on, y'all. On my new phone. Not now, shit. Let's see. I don't see it over here. Okay, let me just go ahead and get the information myself, because I don't see what it's doing something stuff to me. It's not even on this right here. Damn. Okay, let me get this myself real quick. Sharpe. Okay, hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me just get this real quick. Y'all, man. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on for 1 second. Okay. So, the attorneys for Sean Diddy Combs confirms that they have they have approached the Trump administration about a pardon. Okay. Now, I don't know what Trump has said, if anything. However, remember the other day when I told you guys that Trump said it would be difficult to pardon Sean Diddy Combs due to the terrible statements he made about him in the past. All right. So like I said, one of Sean Diddy Combs' attorneys said that their team has approached President Donald Trump's administration for a pardon, with less than 2 months to go before his sentencing. It's my understanding that we have reached out and had conversations in reference to a pardon. And that's according to Nicole Westmoreland, a member of Combs' defense team. And she told CNN that in an interview that was held today, August the 5th. So when asked how Combs feels about his chances for a pardon, Westmoreland told CNN Sean Diddy Combs is a very hopeful person, and I believe that he remains hopeful. So a White House official told CNN they will not comment on the existence or non-existence of any clemency requests. Okay? So they are not going to comment on it at all. So I guess we won't never ever know. Obviously we will know if he isn't pardoned. We'll know that Trump did not do it. But the White House officials said they are not commenting on it at all. So that's tripped out. I guess we will find out eventually. We will find out. Okay, let's see what else we got here. And as we know, Combs was convicted on 2 counts of transportation to engage in the PNP on July the 2nd. He was acquitted on charges of racketeering and ex trafficking. This look like glass. Oh, y'all. You got this cat here be everywhere. Man. You say it's going to happen, Jermaine? I don't know. You think it's going to happen? I don't know. But Trump said he does not like what Diddy said. But then again, he could just be saying that. You know what I'm saying? He could just be saying it. So again, Combs' sentencing is scheduled for October the 3rd. He faces a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. So back in May, Trump was asked about pardoning Combs. And at that time, Trump told reporters he would certainly look at the facts, adding, if I think someone was mistreated, it would not matter whether they like me or don't. So if he thinks that he just told you that right there. So you may be right, Jermaine. He said if he thinks someone has been mistreated, he doesn't care if they like him or not, he will still pardon them. So he may still pardon Diddy if he thinks Diddy has been mistreated. He did say Diddy is half innocent and I guess half guilty. So, I mean, I don't know. Now, so they said, during an interview with Newsmax on August the 1st, Trump was asked again about the possibility of giving Combs a pardon. He said, well, he was essentially, I guess, sort of half innocent. I don't know what they do, still in jail or something, but he was celebrating a victory, but I guess it wasn't as good of a victory. Okay, I guess he's talking about something else. So Trump crossed paths with Combs during the 1990s and 2000s. He told Newsmax Rob Finnerty that he was very friendly with Combs at one point, and he got along with him great. However, Trump added that he did not know him well and that Combs was very hostile when he ran for office. Okay? So that's what he's talking about when he made that little comment, about, Trump and things like that. So that may play a role in if he decides to pardon him or not. And then again, it may not, because he just said, a couple months ago, or whatever time I told y'all that was, that I think that was a couple months ago, that he doesn't care if a person likes him or if they do like him. If they've been mistreated in the system, he's going to pardon them. Period. You said if it were not a possibility, they would just say it. That is true. That is true. So he might. Now, if you or someone you know has been a victim of sexual abuse, text STRENGTH strength to the crisis text line at 741-741 to be connected to a certified crisis counselor. Again, if you have been sexually abused, you can text strength, STRENGTH, to the crisis text line at 741-741 to be connected to a certified crisis counselor. All right. So we'll be waiting to see what happens, regarding the pardon and how everything goes with Sean Diddy Combs. And y'all know I will be bringing y'all the latest news on him all the time. All right. All right. And I always forget to put the thing up. Hold on, y'all. So that was Diddy we just got to talking about. And I'll just flash it up there because I'm going to switch it. So Diddy, that's what should have been up there. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and talk about Shannon Sharpe's Accuser. Actually, what we will do, we'll save that for a minute, but in a minute, and we're going to go ahead and turn to these little videos and do a reaction to that instead, okay? So let's do that first. And let's mute this music. And I think, hold on. Okay, let's see. Where did you send those to? TikTok, right? Oh, man. Excuse me, you guys. Oh, shit, girl. Let me take this off, shit, because I always forget. Child, what are you doing? Okay. All right. Let's see here. We have to go to my thing. I always forget to turn the daggone music down when I go to TikTok. I keep on forgetting they be having their music on. Okay, we're going to watch this one first, okay? Now, hopefully this is not too graphic. Let me check this out because Jermaine, make sure this is not too graphic. I got to check this out first, you guys. It's pretty long. Let me see. Okay, let me go ahead and find it real quick. And we're going to watch this. This looks like it's a daggone trip. So the cops, you guys, on this in this video, they are trapped in a real life chainsaw massacre. Okay? So we're gonna watch this. So let's do this one. This is by XXRE 464. And if we add the 4 plus 6, that's 10. And 10 plus 4 is 14. And what does that mean, Jermaine? What does the number 14 represent? Because you sent me this, and I want to know what that 14 represents. Again, you got that 4 plus 6 is 10. And then 10 plus 4 is 14. What does that represent? Okay, I'm going to have to look and see real quick. What does the number 14 represent? Hold on. What does the number 14 represent? Oh, it's new beginnings, self-determination, and spiritual growth. Okay. Okay, it's associated with balance and harmony. Okay, so that's a good thing right there. It's a number of freedom, curiosity, self-determination. It also suggests a connection to the divine realm, encouraging you to pursue spiritual growth and enlightenment. And 14 appears in the, I can never say this right, so I'm not going to try to do it, the Genealogy of Jesus, okay? Representing generations from Abraham to David and from David to the Babylonian exile. It's also associated with the Passover. Okay. But it also has a white supremacist symbolism. Okay, and that just tells you about the hateful, ideas and things like that. It also has ties to the lunar, how do you say that? Lunar, L-U-N-A-R, I forgot how you say that, calendar in Indian culture. So yeah, the 14th day is considered a day for spiritual activities. Okay. All right, so that's what 14 means. So 6 plus 4 is 10, and 10 plus 4 is 14. All right, okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and watch this now. We should have seen what 10 means too. I'll look it up while we watch this. All right. Hold on, I forgot to share the video, okay? This girl is a dodo bird. All right, let's share it. Hold on, I'm glad I looked over there on my other phone and saw that I wasn't sharing it. Okay, let's see now. Is it shared? It should be coming up in a minute. There you go. Okay, let's rewind it. Okay, here we go.
Hey, what's going on with this guy?
I don't know. He came in here.
Hey, can you hold this door open?
Yeah.
The police are coming.
The letters are upside down. What does that mean?
As he searches the hallway for the suspect, another 911 call reaches dispatchers from a staff member hiding somewhere nearby.
911.
Hi, we went with Glen at St. Charles. There's a strange man that's into the building.
Ma'am, are the police inside with him?
Yeah, there's one officer. There's an officer.
Hey, drop the taser. Drop the taser. Or drop it. On the ground. Get back. Hey, drop. Hey. Step it up. Hey, drop the chainsaw. Want a taser point.
The suspect would later be identified as 41-year-old Daniel Escalera. Despite repeated commands, it appears he has no intention of surrendering.
Oh my God. Hey, drop it. I got one at taser point. Step it up. We'll be in the front lobby. Drop it.
Subject in the front lobby.
Yes.
Step it up.
I'm not leaving here without my lady. Where is she?
Step it up.
Where's my?
Drop it.
I just want my wife, man. I just want.
Listen, man.
I don't want to.
Taser up, Floyd. Taser. Hey. Hey, right here. He's right here. Get him out.
Come here, guys. Upstairs.
Yeah, ran up the stairs.
Oh. Hey, what's going on
Part
with this
two.
guy?
I don't know. He came in here.
Where is part 2, you guys? Let's see if there's a part 2. That was a hot ass mess. Okay. Let's see if it's a part 2, because we just saw him run up the stairs. Who was he looking for? He said his wife, right? Y'all better be watching this. Okay. Let me see here. Let me see if they got a part 2. Is this part 2 right here? Yeah, this got to be part 2. Hold on. I wish they had it. Yeah, which one is part 2? Oh, this is part. Wait a minute. This is part 5. I hate the way they do these videos. Okay, we just saw part 1. Okay, we saw part. Let's start at part 1.
Yeah, the chainsaw is welding all over it up.
No, this is part 5. No. This is part 5. So where is the next part? Is this part 2? Let's see. See, is this part 2? Let me make sure. This is part 2 right here.
On the ground. Get back. Hey.
He ran up the stairs.
Hey. Step it up. Hey, drop the chainsaw. Want a taser point.
The suspect would later be identified as 41-year-old
Okay, so
Daniel
this is part
Escalera.
2 that we saw
Despite repeated
first.
commands, it appears he has no intention of
Let's
surrendering.
watch this again.
Hey, drop it. I got one at taser point. Step it up. We'll be in the front lobby. Drop it.
Subject in the front lobby.
Yes.
Step it up.
Leave me here without my lady. Where is she?
Step it up.
Where's my?
Drop it.
I just want my wife, man. I just want. Listen, man.
Hey, right here. He's right here. He's right here.
Come on. Get him out. Come here.
Guys, upstairs. Upstairs. Oh. You gotta get tased. You gotta get tased.
The officers fire and miss several times before a final shot from Officer Heike hits Daniel's chest, sending him to the ground.
All right, see if you're good. All right, you're good.
Hey, Steve, get out here. Come on, buddy. Come here.
I got you.
I think I'm okay.
Hang on.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Did you get shot?
I got my pack in my bag. Okay, he got shot, yeah.
I got a elderly subject with a hand wound from the chainsaw from the
Get me the saw. Okay.
On the ground.
Damn, he cut that
Get
man.
back. Get back.
He cut that man with that chainsaw. Psycho ass. Let me see part 3. That's part 2. That was part 1. We already seen that. So where's part 3 at? That's part 1. That's a different one right there. Part 2. I wish they would have. This is part 4. How is this the final when they got part 5 right there? So this is part 3 right here. That's when they was doing all this. And this is the first one we showed. So let's, these two are the same ones. Okay, let's do it.
Attention all staff, the facility is locked down. Nobody in, nobody out. Please keep the residents in your room.
Cleared of any injuries, Officer Heike fills in his sergeant on what happened.
There's people all around, old people all around. He's got this chainsaw. Now, again, it's not running. I don't give a. He's got a chainsaw. He's crazy. And this thing, and he hit me with it. He cut this guy with it. So he's around these people, and I shot him. Okay.
Okay, take a seat. I'm gonna get a medic with you guys, or a medic. We're gonna have you go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Dom, I'm gonna have you stay with him. Okay? Just stay by the seat.
I just didn't want him attacking and hurting anyone else here, Cor. I'm done.
Thankfully, no one else appears to have been caught in the crossfire, and the injury to the elderly man's hand is tended to by paramedics. Staff members attempt to escort elderly residents to their rooms as officers work to secure the scene.
Hey, ma'am.
Stop right there. Ma'am.
Okay.
Go that way.
Okay.
41-year-old Daniel Escalera was transported to Delnor Hospital, where he was pronounced dead shortly upon his arrival at 9:37 a.m. His autopsy revealed 2 gunshot wounds, one to his left lateral chest and one to his forearm. Toxicology reports indicated the presence of methamphetamine and other substances in his system. It's unknown whether Daniel knew anyone at the retirement home or who he was earlier referring to as his lady. An investigation into the officer-involved shooting was conducted by the Illinois State Police, who examined Officer Heike's body-worn camera. In the video, they noted that when Daniel turned in the hallway, he held his hands forward in a position which appeared to imitate holding a firearm. The Kane County State's Attorney's Office concluded that Officer Heike had the reasonable belief that the deadly force he employed was necessary, and there's no evidence or indication that any police officer committed any unlawful acts.
Attention all staff, the facility is locked down.
Now that was a trip, y'all. Okay, that was a trip. Okay, let's see. I think we already saw this. Let's see. Oh, okay.
I'm out.
I'm gonna side you in the chest. Take a pulse to chest seal on there.
Meanwhile, Officer Heike is checked for injuries, given he collided with the suspect while he still carried the chainsaw.
I want you to go to your room, please.
You ran into me with the chainsaw here, but I cut it for you, you know.
Turn.
I want you to turn her, walk her around. Attention all staff, the facility is locked down. Nobody in, nobody out. Please keep the residents in your room.
Cleared of any injuries, Officer Heike fills in his sergeant on what happened.
There's people all around, old people all around. He's got this chainsaw. Now, again, it's not running. I don't give a
Okay, so we saw all of that. So what do you guys think about that, what we just saw? That was a hot ass mess. Man, his psycho butt was running through there with that daggone chainsaw. I was thinking that he may end up cutting some of those old people in there. And then he was somebody looking for his wife. He's not leaving until he see his wife and stuff. I'm like, damn, this man is absolutely out of his mind. And you know what? I didn't even know he was intoxicated or high or anything. I thought he was looking for his wife. You know, domestic violence type situation or something like that. That was crazy, man. That was crazy. It sure was, Jermaine, one of the craziest police videos that we have ever seen. That was a mess, man. Goodness. I mean, when they tased him, they missed. Because I was going to say, when they tased him the first time, he acted like that did not even bother him. I thought it did hit him, though, because he started screaming, but he got back up. So that was a damn trip, you guys. Thank you, Jermaine, for that one right there. Now let me go ahead and show y'all this next video. That was a mess. I'm telling you, they need to start getting these people some help when they got mental problems and, you know, they strung out on drugs. They better. Because that was a trip. That happened in 2024. Okay, let's see this one right here. You ready to watch this one? Let me make sure. Oh, no, not this one yet. We're going to see that one in a minute. And we will do this one in a minute, too. That's the other topic I want to talk about. Let me see what this one is. So we're going to watch this one real quick. This is Jeffrey Melvin. He was unalive, May the 2nd, 2018 by Colorado Springs Police Department. All right, so we're going to watch this real quick. Hold on, let me go to this. That was a trip, y'all. That was intense right there. That really was. So he won $3.2 million. Well, let me just put it like this. I don't know if that would be able to come up. Let me see. Kimmy. $7 years, probably. Let me see. This is it right here. Okay, we're going to pull this up. And then I guess this is her right here talking about it as well. Okay, let's go ahead and do this.
City of Colorado Springs has agreed to pay $3.2 million to the family of a man who died in a confrontation with police back in 2018.
In a statement, the police department said it disagreed with the decision to settle and stands by its officers. Today, KRDO 13's Bradley Davis met with the son of the man who was killed. He's live in studio now to break it all down for us. Bradley.
Liddell, thank you for being here. Let me go ahead and stop this video real quick and read his comment or her comment. As far as the pardon, Trump did not say he wouldn't do it. He said it would be difficult. Right. He said that it would be difficult, you know, since this dude said some things about him, you know, that he did not care for. But at the same time, he also said that if he feels like the person was if he thinks the person was mistreated, it doesn't matter if they like him or not, he will still pardon them. So we will see if he will do that. The White House is not commenting on it though. So I guess if we see Diddy, you know, they will announce it, you know, if he decides to do it, because Diddy's attorneys have approached the White House administration regarding pardon. And thank you so much, Lindell, for being here, okay, and for your comment. Now let's go ahead and finish watching this video real quick. Again, this is Jeffrey Melvin. All right, his story. He was unalived by the Colorado Springs Police Department on May the 2nd, 2018, and his family just won a lawsuit against them. All right, let's hold on. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch it.
Thanks, Bart and Heather. Well, this is the apartment complex where police pepper sprayed and tased Jeffrey Melvin while responding to a disturbance call. Now, today, the family is celebrating what they call a hollow victory. We're about to show you some body cam footage of the incident, so viewer discretion is advised.
You gotta go and stay down.
It's been 7 long years for 18-year-old Xavier Melvin, growing up without a father.
I lost him before even middle school. So he never was able to come to my sports. I was taking that chance from
That chance was taken.
that chance was taken from me.
It's rough raising my son and seeing his dad in him, and his memory is fading of him because he was so young when he lost him.
This week, the court saga comes to an end after the city of Colorado Springs settled with Xavier and his family for over $3 million after police tased Jeffrey Melvin to death in 2018.
Oh, I think it's a little bit better for me to not deal with that, but at the same time, I'd like to be able to see the people that did that to my father, and I'd like to be able to share my peace with them.
It started with a disturbance call at the Remington apartment homes. One officer says Jeffrey walked into the building, ran past him, and locked himself in the apartment, not knowing a second police officer was still inside. They ordered him to open the door. He does, and an officer immediately tries to arrest him. On the body camera video, you see Jeffrey continue to struggle as officers order him under arrest. It escalates to pepper spray and tasers. The officers tased him about 8 times in just a few minutes, according to the court records.
We were ready to go to court. I was ready to face everybody involved.
CSPD said in a statement it was ready to do the same. 2 years ago, the court ruled there wasn't enough legal precedent to sue the individual officers, which is why the $3 million settlement is only with the city. The court also acknowledged back then that the 2 officers gave verbal commands before using the taser. CSPD says the city only settled because of its insurance, and the department was ready to go to court. Regardless, it's the end of a long journey for Xavier and his family, and the door for a new beginning.
It will help me become a pilot. That's what I want to do. I've been flying for a couple of years now. I always know he'll be fine with me, so I'll be safe.
Well, the lawsuit against Colorado Springs accused the city of not properly training its officers for the use of force. Now, the officers did follow the city's taser guidelines, which we have linked over on our website. Xavier's mom says their next step is getting stricter taser guidelines passed through legislation. Now, CSPD, they said that they believe they would have won that lawsuit had they gone through. They, as we mentioned, blamed the insurance there for pushing that settlement through hastily. For now, the reporting live in the newsroom, in the studio, I should say, Bradley Davis, KRDO 13.
Okay, let's see what else we can find. Oh, this guy. Let's see what else they got here. See if we can find. What's his name? Jeffrey. I forgot. Jeffrey Melvin. Okay, let's see what else we got on him. Okay, let's see, y'all. Let's see what else they got. Oh, it's the same story. That. This is a different so I don't know if we can, I don't see anything else on this dude. I don't see anything else. Okay. So that's, I need to look up the actual story. Let me see if I can get the actual story. You said, remember, Trump doesn't like fake news, and he also felt targeted by the feds. Okay. Hold on. Let's go back to your other things first. You said you are absolutely right. A lot of podcasts cut off all of his statement. statements concerning the pardon. Okay, you said 3.2 doesn't seem like it's enough for that right there. And you said, remember, Trump doesn't like fake news, and he also felt targeted by the Fed. So he may go ahead and pardon Diddy. Okay? He may, especially since that Jeffrey Epstein stuff and everything that's surrounding that. So he may go ahead and pardon him. Now, getting back to this right here, Jeffrey Melvin. All right, let me see if I can actually find his story real quick. So we can get a little bit more background on this. Let's see. Now they said they wouldn't have paid it. They said they have insurance or something. That's what they said. Oh, they have the body cam footage, but it's not on TikTok, so I can't show it. But it is, I think this is it right here. It may be and it may not be. Let me look and see. Yeah, this is it. Let me see it. You guys can't see it. Let me see this real quick. Not the whole footage. Because nobody on TikTok has it. At least I didn't see it anyway. It may be up there, but I didn't see it. He might, You say he might be getting ready to fire the rest of the prosecutors, as he did with Maureen Comey. He could. And, if he thinks that they are like basically on a witch hunt, he would definitely pardon Diddy. And like you just said, he might fire all of those prosecutors. You just never know with Trump. Okay, let's see here. So yeah, they did it too much. Let me see if I can hear the news. I mean, not the news, the sound. This is in 2018 too, you guys. He's doing a lot of tussling and things. Let's keep it real. He's not following instructions, okay? But once they had him, he said, okay, they had him detained. Why would they tase him 8 different times? We telling them tase him right then and there. He tased them, tasing them. They tased him because they couldn't get him under control. But it was like 2 cops there. It looks like that dude is not even that big. He wasn't even that big. It may be more than 2 cops there. He said he stopped it. He kept on tasing him. So he got him detained right now. He changed again. Why would they keep on detaining him? He wasn't even resisting, you guys. He had him in like a hole, and the other cop was still tasing him. That's stupid. Why would you keep on tasing this dude after you have him detained? They're trying to get him on the ground, but he already had him in the chokehold and stuff. That's stupid, man. If these cops get in trouble, they still tasing this dude, y'all. This is crazy, man. Damn, he couldn't put the handcuffs on him when he had him in the chokehold. This is sad, y'all. This is sad. Now he done broken loose from him. They tasered him again. They tasered him again. Just tasing. He started getting up running. They tasing him again, you guys. This is a damn shame. He ran out the door. Boy, it's gone. Hell, I wish he would have got away. It's not on TikTok. I'm watching it on somewhere else. On the news, 11. But clearly, if you can't show it on TikTok, you can't show it on here. But it's on 11. They changed this dude so many damn times, it's ridiculous. He said he can't breathe. That's out of shape. That's him talking.
Stay still there. Okay. Don't worry. Stay still there. I got get out of the room. I'm figuring out. I almost think I asked you.
He said he got asthma.
Just say that. Maybe it hasn't occurred to you. Hold good one.
If we told him that he got asthma, they should have let him up. Damn, why is he running like that? Yeah, he was running fast, y'all. You said, hold on, I'll read yours in a minute, Liddell. Hold on for a second. So he was alive here. So when did he actually pass on? When did he actually pass on, though? At the hospital? Let's see here. If I can get anything else about this story. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Oh my gosh, what is this damn ass? Hold on. So the police was granted qualified immunity. So this happened in 2024. It said 2024 on the thing. This article right here is in 2023. So yeah, they shot him with that taser 8 times in 90 seconds. All right, that's what they did. Hold on. So they had a qualified immunity to 2 Colorado Springs police officers who faced excessive force claims brought by the family of a man who passed on after being shot by a taser during a 2018 investigation. Okay, that happened in 2018. That's right. On April the 26th, 2018, Colorado Springs police officers Daniel Patterson and Joshua Archer were investigating a reported disturbance at an apartment building after midnight. The tenant let officers in and said he had fought with his friends earlier, but they had left. Patterson and Archer found a 16-year-old girl at the residence and told her she needed to get picked up when a new person arrived on the scene. Jeffrey Melvin. What? Patterson met Melvin in the hall and asked if he was going to the apartment. Melvin said no. He ran to the door and tried to lock Patterson out, only to find Archer inside. That's the other police officer. The two officers ordered Melvin to put his hands behind his back. Melvin resisted, and the officers grappled with him for 7 minutes, eventually pepper spraying him and deploying their tasers 8 times in 90 seconds. Melvin ran outside, where officers pinned him to the ground. Melvin told them, "You are unaliving me. I can't breathe. I have honestly got asthma." Melvin collapsed and passed on 6 days later at the hospital as a result of complications of sickle cell trait and extreme exertion during confrontation with police and associated taser deployment. The coroner marked Melvin's unaliving a homicide. Damn. He was 27 years old and left behind 4 children. A blood test taken when he arrived at the hospital showed that he was not on any illicit drugs when he was unalive. So Melvin's family sued the city and officers in April 2020. This past March, Senior U.S. District Judge Christine Arguloa, denied the officers' request for qualified immunity. The George W. Bush appointee found that deploying a taser 8 times in 90 seconds was clearly excessive and it violated Melvin's Fourth Amendment rights. On Monday, a 3-judge 10th Circuit panel reversed and granted both officers qualified immunity. They said our precedent, I guess I said that right, does not clearly establish that the officer's conduct violated Mr. Melvin's rights. U.S. Circuit Judge Carolyn McHugh wrote for the panel. Instead, our president has drawn a clear line between subdued detainees and individuals who are not subdued. We have also clearly differentiated between individuals who are tased after they have been informed they are being detained or arrested and have been instructed to stop resisting, and those who have received no such information or instructions. Mr. Melvin was not subdued. He was informed that he was being detained and he was instructed to stop resisting. As a result, the estate has failed to demonstrate that the officer's conduct violated Mr. Melvin's clearly established rights. So the Melvin family also relied on out-of-circuit precedent to support their argument that courts have made a distinction between active violent resistance and passive resistance, and that Melvin's resistance was passive, and that doesn't justify the use of a taser, the panel found. Mr. Melvin was attempting to flee and was subject to taser deployments after the officers initially attempted lower levels of force to detain Mr. Melvin. These facts meaningfully distinguish this case from the out-of-circuit decisions relied upon by the estate, none of which addresses the particular conduct at issue here. And that's what McHugh wrote for the panel. McHugh and U.S. Circuit Judge Robert Baccarat, both Barack Obama's appointees, and senior U.S. Circuit Judge Mary Beck Briscoe, a Bill Clinton appointee, made up the panel. While he disagrees with the court's decision, the Melvin's attorney, Daryl Kilmer, said the family suit against the city of Colorado Springs is headed for a jury trial where they will try to prove that the city's training of police officers and policies led to Melvin's unaliving by a taser. There is no qualified immunity for a city, he said. Okay, so we just heard that they did win a $3.2 million lawsuit. But it's, clearly it doesn't bring Melvin back. Right. When they had him detained the first time, they had him in like a chokehold. I don't understand why they couldn't have, the other officer couldn't have put the handcuffs on him. You know what I'm saying? And why they kept on tasing him. Also, too, didn't they just say they called him there to pick up the girl? So why did he start running? He ran inside the apartment and he closed the door. I wonder why he did that. And the other officer was already in the apartment, and then he ran. I wonder why. So let's see what else they got here. Yeah, that's crazy. But anyway, y'all, it is what it is. They won the lawsuit. Shame that this dude had to lose his life, and it's a shame that they used that taser so many times. And I heard him when he said he had asthma and stuff. Yeah, they got to stop doing all this excessive force, all this excessive tasing and everything else that they do. And when these people tell them that they have some type of medical condition, they need to get off those people. I mean, I know they don't want the people to get away, but still, you know, I'm just trying to figure out why was he detained in the first place? Because he started running? Because I thought they said they called him up to pick up the 16-year-old. But anyway, I'm glad they did, you know, won the settlement and stuff. It won't bring back Melvin, but at least his kids, you know, can be taken care of fully. And my condolences are expressed out to Melvin's family and friends, and my prayers are extended out to them. And I'm glad they did win that lawsuit. But as far as those two police officers, what happened to them? Because I don't see anything on them besides what I just said. See, he had him in a chokehold. I can't even show this either. That police officer right there, that's Daniel Patterson. He had him in a chokehold right then and there and had his hands behind his back. So why couldn't they have just went on to put the handcuffs on him then? He resisted, but he did not he did not pose a threat to the officers, okay? Then they also used the pepper spray. That's just plain and ridiculous. So he was in a medically induced coma for 6 days. So what happened to the two police officers? I don't see anything about what happened to them. Let's see if anything happened to them. Yeah, I don't see anything on those police officers. Hopefully they're not still police officers, okay? Because I definitely don't see anything on these two officers. Let me ask, what happened to the two police officers who tased Jeffrey Melvin to unalive? So they got qualified immunity in the case. What is the so they can't be charged? That's what that means. Let's see. What does qualified immunity means? Yeah, they cannot, yeah. Well, that protects them from liability in civil lawsuits unless their conduct violates clearly established statutory or constitutional rights. And there is no reasonable dispute that this violation happened. In simpler terms, it shields officials from lawsuits unless they have acted unreasonably and their actions clearly violate established legal principles. Okay. So that's what they got. Let me go back to the other thing again. So that's it. They didn't do anything else to these cops. Okay. So I guess nothing happened to them. I guess they still police officers. Yeah, because I don't see anything else. I'll tell you what, they definitely need to make sure they are providing, adequate training to these police officers on how to use a taser and not to use it excessively, or when a person is not really a serious threat. And definitely they can't be using it too much, you know what I'm saying? Because like they said, this dude did not pose a real threat. All right. He had him in a chokehold anyway, had his arms behind his back. I don't understand why he couldn't have had the other officer put the handcuffs on him then, and so he can calm down. It's crazy. They definitely do. They still have a job. Can be personally liable, but that doesn't mean that they cannot be criminally liable. It said civil. That's what it said. Right? That's crazy. But like I said, my prayers are sending out to his family and friends and things, and my condolences. And then Melvin, Jeffrey Melvin, continue to rest in peace. That's sad situation. And just so you guys to know, I'm still trying to figure out why did he start running. I'm still trying to figure that out. Maybe he had a fear of police, but still, the best thing to do is just to follow directions, because some of these police officers be just as scared as you are, and that's why they overreact. So just follow directions, please, even if you know that you shouldn't be arrested, because you can always call your lawyer and have your lawyer fight for you. I don't know why he was running like that, though. I'm just trying to figure that out. I guess we would never know. Okay, let me go over and see what Lindell talking about. So he said they are actually trying to give him more time. Right, we read that yesterday, which will be about 8 years just this past week on 2 misdemeanor charges. You're right, because we talked about that yesterday, that the prosecutors are trying to get the judge to give Sean Diddy Combs more than the time that they said at first, at 2 to 4 years. Okay? He said people don't realize that Diddy's 2 charges are misdemeanors for a first-time offender. The prosecutors say that is worth 8 years. No, it shouldn't be. A misdemeanor? Let's see. Okay, let's look at those 2 charges. Let's look that up real quick. So it's still here on my glasses. So they claim this is a felony charge related to transportation to engage in the P word. All right. Yeah, it's a felony. Those are 2 counts of this felony because it's a violation of the Federal Mann Act. So they each carry a maximum of 10 years apiece. But his lawyers are, trying to push for a shorter sentence. And of course, the prosecutors are pushing for a longer one. So I don't know how many years, because I'm going to tell you straight up, Judge Aaron act like he doesn't really care for Diddy either. I have never seen someone offer such, a high bail or bond in all these stipulations, and the judge still says no. Because the thing is, if you confine him to his house, he has an ankle monitor, no computers, only the TV, but you cannot hook your computer up to your TV so you can go to the internet. Okay, they can give him a special cell phone where he can't go online with it, or just no cell phone use, because in regular prison you can't use you can have calls, but you just can't use it all the time. So they can do the same thing on home confinement. They can say no cell phone use. Only time you can use the cell phone is when it's a lawyer or security that the jail people get, but Diddy pays for it. They can give them phone privilege, once a day or something like that, just like in regular jail. Can't go out of town or anything, has to be confined to the house. No personal visitors or anything. So I don't understand how the judge said no still. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, if somebody wanted to do something, they can order that from the jail cell. You don't even have to wait till you get in jail. You can actually have all that prepared before you get to jail. You know what I'm saying? And just tell the people stand by until you'll know when to do something. That's all you got to say to most people. So him being in jail, I don't understand why people think they are so safe. You can still do almost the same thing. If anything, you want him to go on house arrest and things like that. So he won't be damn so mad at you no more. Shit. And then I forgot to tell you is yesterday I forgot to tell you guys that his ex-girlfriend, hold on. His ex-girlfriend, I forgot her name. I may have told you guys that yesterday. I think I probably did. Gina, she identified as victim number 3 in this case. She sent a letter to the judge supporting his bill. Okay, and they still denied it. I did tell y'all about that yesterday, and they still denied it. That's just crazy. So you said the judge must go by the federal sentencing guideline. He just can't give a sentence based on how he feels about Diddy. Well, that's good. I mean, but that doesn't mean that whatever the federal sentencing guidelines is, that doesn't mean that he can't go up to the highest of that, And let's see what the federal sentencing guideline is. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. What is the federal sentencing guideline? Okay, so they have to be fair, consistency, and transparency. You got to look at the offense level, the criminal history. He does not have a criminal history, really. I mean, he was arrested once before, but he was found innocent. Okay, so he doesn't really have a criminal history. So they are going to look at the sentencing table. They can also go beyond the guidelines. The guidelines provide a framework, okay? But judges can depart from the recommended range if they are specific, aggravating, or mitigating factors in the case. So he can go outside. He can go outside from the recommended range, okay? So, of course, if you're in the federal system, you cannot get parole, okay? So once you are sentenced, you go to jail, you're going to do all your time. That's why before y'all start doing all these crimes that are federal related, you better start thinking about how many years. You better research how many years you can get if you are caught. You know what I'm saying? Just in case you're caught, you'll know what to expect. But they do have a compassionate release motion, which allows for early release in specific circumstances, probably if you're passing or something like that. So like I said, hopefully the judge will be fair, okay, and take out all personal feelings and things like that. Because, it's easy to say people are going by guidelines, but deep down inside, they still be having personal feelings, so hopefully he does not look at that. He just basically look at the guidelines, look at his criminal history and other things and go by that, period. And if Sean does get out of this, in the future, let's hope that he does not repeat anything that could put him back in this type of situation again. Because a lot of times people get out of situations and they be back in it, before their life is over. So hopefully he will learn from this, and hopefully even if he gets out of this, he will still, continue to go to what do you call that? Will you be a fighting women? He needs to go to that, and then the DRUG abuse thing. He should go to that, and anger management classes. He should do all of that just for himself. You know what I'm saying? He really should. And then all these friends he said he had and he thought he had, he needs to get rid of all of these people. He should never, ever let them be back in his life ever again. Because a lot of these people, as soon as he got in trouble, they turned their backs on him. Okay, but when he was not in trouble, they were all at these parties and stuff, hyping him up, all types of stuff. Y'all remember all those videos and shit, all those little MTV shows, BET and all that other stuff. And they would be up there hyping him up, talking about they going to a Diddy party and all that shit. But as soon as he got in trouble, everybody want to pretend like they ain't been, and he's this bad dude and all this. So all of these people that were pretending to be his friend, when he gets out of this mess, he needs to let all of them go, including these women. People he paying their rent and shit for, mortgage payments, he didn't let all that go, for real. And just start anew, even if you have to go to a different country or something, because I'm telling you, his friends are a hot mess, okay? I already did. Thank you, Jermaine, okay? So hopefully, if Trump thinks he deserves to be pardoned, maybe that's what he would do. And, eventually we will find out. I don't know how long he takes to do it, but we will find out. All right? All right, so let's move on from Diddy. Ian Melvin, okay? And let me see this up next video. Oh, man. I cannot wait till this ear is done, fixed. Okay, wait a minute, hold on, y'all. I gotta stop this. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, let me stop it right there. All right, now, damn. Can y'all hear that? Okay, let's look at this one right here. Let's look at this one right here, y'all. And then we're going to do this other two topics, and that's going to be it for tonight. Yeah, look at this right here. If I want to show this may be too brutal. I don't know. This may be a little bit too brutal. I don't know for sure. Okay, we're not going to show this one because this one right here may be a little too brutal. But I'll just tell you what happened. The police K9 dog attacked an innocent bystander. Okay, he's screaming and stuff. The damn dog pulled it on his shirt, y'all, and everything. I wonder what these police officers are saying to him. Damn dogs, man. I wonder why did he just start attacking this dude. He was trying to attack the other dude as well. They grabbed that damn dog and put him in a chokehold, basically, to get him off of him. Let's see what this boy's saying. Hold on, y'all. Wait. Is this here in USA? That was at a okay. This is in the United States. United States. Damn, that dog just attacked him. But I don't know if I can show that on this, so I'm not going to show that. But you can look it up on TikTok. It's the K9, police K9 attacks innocent bystander. Okay, you can go check that out yourself. Because I don't know if I can show that. Okay, let's do this Walmart thing real quick. Okay, let's watch this one. So I have to check these videos sometime because, I mean, you know, YouTube be tripping out. Let's look at this one and see what this one's about. Let me see if I pull up the right one. I don't know if this is the right one. This is not it right here. These damn videos sometimes be damn hard to find. This girl sitting up here looking tripped out. Oh, hold on. I don't see this one. Hold on, let me see something.
You're about to get sued.
Yeah, let's see. Walmart. Let me just put it like this and see if I can get this person video up here. We got to find out these titles of these videos because it'll be easier if you have a title. I still do not see this video, Jermaine. Is this it right here? It is right here. This is it right here. I knew I was going to find it eventually, okay? Let's watch it.
You're about to get sued. Have a member management quickly to grocery. You're about to get sued. You're about to get sued. Look at this guy. Look at him, look at him, look at him. No. Okay. I'm getting paid today. Woo! I just need to see your receipt. Where's your receipt? Show him. That's all I need to see. No, yeah, we'll show it to you. We'll show it to you, but we'll sue you for putting your hands when my daughters are right here. I did not touch your No. You're going to lose your job and everything, buddy. You really want to lose your job at Walmart. Show him the receipt. Show him how dumb he is. You just have look at him. Look at you. You're shaking. And you touched my car with my daughter in here. Look at you. You're a complete idiot. What the f are you doing? Can I just have someone up here? You're a complete idiot.
Did we steal something?
No. Because my notes are...
Okay, so check their receipt,
Okay.
check everybody else.
You better do that. How is it? You're about to get sued.
Okay, stop right
You're about to get sued.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know what to say about this one right here, you guys, because Walmart do be doing too much with these damn receipts. I don't know why they just don't, like in Texas, like in Keller, Texas. Okay. When I used to live in Texas, okay, back in 2008 to 2013, they were putting those little reddish or yellow, I think they were yellow stickers on your bags, on your items that couldn't go in a bag. That's what they were doing. I don't understand why Walmart all throughout the country doesn't do the same thing, because it's annoying when they can see you at the self-checkout paying for your stuff. Like at the Walmart I go to, they all know me, so they don't ask me again. But if you go to a different Walmart and then you're at the self-checkout, they can be standing right there watching you, and they will ask for the receipt. Now, I'm not going to lie. A couple times when they asked me for a receipt, I'd be like, I'm not getting ready to show you no receipt. And I just walked out the store. They never did close the doors. I don't know why he closed the doors. And I don't know if he can actually get sued for doing that either, because I'm not a lawyer. But I don't know why he closed the doors like that. And did he suspect that they did not pay for all of their items or what? Oh, you said first time offender? Okay, I'll type that in a minute, okay? Yeah, he is taking his job too serious. Let me see if Walmart can get in trouble for doing that. And then we're going to look at this other thing for as well. Can Walmart employees get in trouble for closing the doors if you don't show them your receipt when leaving the store? No, they will not get in trouble for closing the doors and denying you entry if you refuse to show your receipt and follow their store policy, as it is their right to enforce their own rules for entry and service. While you are not legally required to show a receipt at a non-membership store like Walmart, refusing to comply with their policies can lead to being banned from the property, and you may be unable to re-enter the store. So they're not going to get sued. Walmart is hard to sue them because they got trial lawyers, even though I won. I won when we sued them. But this man is wrong. They're not going to get sued. He can take them to court, but they're not going to get sued because they can close their doors. I didn't even know this. Okay, if you refuse to show your receipt. Also, they can stop you from coming inside of their store again. All right, so now y'all know, okay? Now, you do have a right to refuse to show your receipt, but they also have a right to refuse you service, okay? A lot of people ask that question too. Let me see what they're saying over here. Yeah, they're not going to get sued for doing that. Okay? Because even though you may have a receipt, they have to look at that receipt to see if you paid for everything on the receipt. Just because you got a receipt and just say he suspected her of stealing, she could have a receipt all day long, but she might have not paid for everything on that receipt. You see what I'm saying? I mean, she may not have paid for everything. You know what I'm saying? Some things may be on it, some things may not be on it. Okay, so it is what it is. But in this day and time, though, I guess he's scared to get fired. Just ask for the thing, I guess. I don't know, call supervisor or something. Because, I guess he's scared to get fired or whatever the case is. But at the same time, you got to think, what if these people come back with a weapon? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's crazy. Okay, let's see here. What are you guys talking about? You said Maureen Comey had a state case mixed in with a federal case. The man acted as a misdemeanor for a first-time offender. You said that's an entry, not exit, right? It said either way, I think. Let's see. I got to go back to it, Jermaine. Let me go back to it. Hold on. And then I'll go back to yours, Lindell. No. Listen, it says Walmart employees do not typically get in trouble for closing doors on a customer who refuses to show a receipt because they are following store policy. But customers don't have to legally show it, but if the customer has a reasonable suspicion of shoplifting, a Walmart employee can legally ask to detain the customer for a short time for investigation, just as he was doing. All right. Well, Walmart can. Okay, did you work at Walmart? No, Walmart can. If you get outside that door, though, they can't. All right. Because I know somebody who was stealing in Walmart, right? And they thought when they walk outside the door, when they walk outside the door, I'm trying to think that Walmart come behind them when they went outside the door. I actually think they did come outside the door. So I think even if you go out, as long as you're on their property, they can come behind you. Okay. I don't know how that goes because I thought that Walmart employee went behind that person out the door and everything. And I have seen them run behind people like that out the door, period. But I definitely know in the store, if they think you have stole something, they will lock those doors. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't stop you from leaving because they need to investigate if they suspect you of stealing. Okay, again, just because she got a receipt, it doesn't mean that she paid for everything that she has. Okay? They sure are, because they're not police officers. They do have security there. That's what he is, I guess. But still, Walmart be doing too much, okay? I'm going to tell y'all that straight up. And see, since they had, see, what these people don't realize is that the reason why he locked the door is because he believed that she stole, okay? Because see, if she, say for example, if they didn't have reasonable suspicion of shoplifting, then they can't detain her. But he had reasonable suspicion that she was shoplifting, all right? And this dude trying to throw everybody off by saying, you're about to get sued. You're about to get sued. No, no, no. Just show your receipt at the door where she did, but let him look at it and let him look at everything in that basket to see if you pay for everything. That's why he was calling his team up so they can check everything. Okay, so as long as they have suspicion, a reasonable suspicion of you shoplifting, they can lock those doors. Okay. They have to have proper grounds though. Okay, proper grounds. They can't just be saying they believe you are stealing and it just doesn't look like it or anything. Like for example, if everything is in a bag and you rung up everything, it's hard to prove that they don't have a reasonable doubt because they may think you didn't pay for all your stuff. Like if you're in self-service. Now, if you're in a customer service line and you have a bag for everything and nothing hidden in the basket or anything and they stop you, then maybe they can't detain you in that situation because how in the hell are you stealing if you got your stuff run up by a customer service person? But if you're ringing up your own stuff, it's easy to pretend like you paid for everything. It's like when I was in Walmart last night, I guess she thought I wasn't going to ring up something I had. It was still in the basket. I had forgot that it was there. And I looked over there and got it and put it over there. She was about to come over there and tell me that it was in the basket. Because they be watching you like a hawk. That's one reason why I don't like Walmart. Because I think that they do too much. But you don't have to watch people. Do like Target does. Target got all these damn cameras in the security room. Because I used to work for Target. And they just sit there and just watch every damn body in the store. And that's what Walmart needs to do versus watching people. I remember a couple of years ago, I was at Walmart looking at some sanitary products. I'm allergic to everything, okay? And so I was looking at the ingredients. Here come this BITCH, just watching. Y'all know I went off. I'm going to just be perfectly honest. I really did. I even asked for the manager. I said, let me tell you something. There ain't shit in this store I need to steal. Okay, I said, I guarantee I can show you one paycheck that's way more than you making a whole month up here. All right? I said, I'm looking at the daggone sanitary products because I'm allergic to these damn things. And I have to make sure they do not contain certain ingredients, stupid ass. Man, ever since that day, I'm going to tell y'all straight up, they never even watched me ever again in that store. Yeah, on the cameras, but not like following me and things like that. I went off in that store. I'm not going to lie. I really did. In that case, they could have gotten a lawsuit. You don't know what people are doing. Why don't you come and ask me, what am I doing? Okay, versus thinking that all black people steal and shit like that. It tripped me out there. And I really went off too. So sometimes they do too much at Walmart, point blank. And I think they follow people too much. And at that cash register, they be doing too much. I mean, what is security doing in there with all them damn monitors? Can they not see everybody? And hell, half of their employees will be stealing before some of these customers will be. Shit, I'm going to be perfectly honest. They definitely are going to get their employees hurt. Again, she could be crazy, her husband could be crazy, come back and, blow him away and stuff like that. So for me, it's just not worth it. I mean, if they think somebody is stealing, I think they should have management be already up there before the person leaves and let management, along with the security, be up there. And ask people in a nicer way versus making them feel some type of way. Because if she did not steal anything, they're going to be looking stupid. You see what I'm saying? But they can still detain her because they thought that they have a suspicion that she was, stealing. Okay, we're going to look at that in a second, okay? Okay, so you said that it's actually transportation across state lines with the intent, purpose of extra acts. They play a game with the Mann Act. Okay, so, okay, hold on. Let me go look at this real quick. Oh, man. Let me go back. Okay, so let's see. Is the Mann Act a misdemeanor for a first-time offender? It says here the Mann Act is a federal law with potential felony level penalties for both first-time and subsequent offenders, as it generally prohibits the transportation of individuals across state lines for the P word or other immoral purposes, while a first offense could potentially involve some of the less serious penalties or diversionary programs that might reduce the charge to a misdemeanor in some specific federal cases. It is not a guaranteed misdemeanor and depends on the specific nature of the offense, the judge's discretion, and the availability of programs like the Federal First Offender Act. Okay, so let's look at this again. Let me read it to myself. So it can reduce the charge to a misdemeanor in some specific federal cases, but it depends on the nature of the offense and the judge's discretion. So like in Sean Diddy Combs' case, where they claim that he basically transported Cassie and Jane Doe across state lines or wherever for the purpose of the P word, along with those escorts. So I don't know if that judge will, because he looks like he does not care for Combs. I don't know for sure. But I don't know if that judge will bring that down to misdemeanor. Plus, I don't even believe that the prosecution would even go for that. But it does depend on the nature of the offense. In all honesty, did he really transport Cassie and Jane Doe for the purpose of being or engaging in the P word? And clearly, the jurors believe that. That's why they found him guilty of that. I don't see Judge Submaranian reducing that down to a misdemeanor. He could, but I just don't see it. But it is a potential felony for both first-time and subsequent offenders. However, like you did say, Nadell, that it can be brought down to a misdemeanor depending on the offense and with some federal cases. But it's not a guaranteed misdemeanor because it's a first-time offense. And it all depends on the nature of the offense and the judge's discretion. And also if programs like the Federal First Offender Act is applicable. Let's see what y'all saying down here. And if this is true, why hasn't his attorneys try to get this then? Because he was cleared on coercion, right? So why hasn't his team of lawyers tried to get it reduced down to misdemeanors? And the escorts, they claim, that's nothing too. The escorts claim that they don't do nothing but escort people. That's it. Spend time with them, escort, no entanglements. All right. So if Sean Diddy Combs, I don't know, I can't remember everything they found in those messages, because if he didn't have any type of incriminating evidence, which I think he did in those text messages and stuff, like basically, if he never talked about having them come out for X, it would have probably been even harder for them to prove that, because who's to say that you did not hire the escorts just to come out to escort you, to dance or to be there with you, to give you company, and then y'all start liking each other, and then y'all ended up having an entanglement. But I think when he had those text messages, if I'm not mistaken, I think he talked about, getting these escorts and paying them, having them come out for X. And that's where he messed up at. And then I'm going to tell you something else too. I still believe they are really looking at what he did to Cassie. And they're using that to get him, period. Because they want him to pay for beating that girl like that. And if they can do it through the Mann Act, then why not? But I really do think a lot of his stuff is stemming from him beating the crap out of Cassie. And definitely those jurors were mixed up. They said they didn't understand stuff. That's why they asked for the judge to give more instructions, I believe. Oh, yeah, I think it's instructions. So let's see what you got. Right, they took 2 days. They definitely didn't understand it. You said if the judge were going to reduce his charges, do you think he would have denied a $50 million bail and keep Diddy locked up? Right. That's another thing. He would have let Diddy out. I don't think he's going to reduce any charges. I don't think the judge cares for him. And again, I think they're trying to make him pay for beating Cassie's butt. However way they have to make him pay. They couldn't get him on the RICO, but they could definitely get him on this, because again, in some of his text messages and things like that, I think he indicates that he was hiring these escorts to come out. And then plus they also testified some of the activities, especially the one named the Punisher. He said when he initially was hired, he was hired just to do forgot what he called it, just the dance, I guess, or something like that, entertainment. And then Cassie met him, or whatever the case is, and then she said that he would be used for something else, something extra, if she handed him some money. So they testified. So that's what messed him up. Right, the escorts would be the victims and stuff. Like I said, this whole thing is a hot ass mess, okay? They have him on Fed charges when he should have been brought up on domestic violence, anything that's associated with it in the state courts and stuff. That's where he should have been. But of course, I think the jurisdiction for that, the statute of limitation for that is over. Okay, that's what I meant to say and everything. So that's probably why they decided to go take this route, but couldn't prove a RICO. They did not have all of the elements to prove the RICO. So they figured, this transportation to engage in the P thing could stick because of his own text messages, because of the witnesses, what they testified to, and all of that. And that's what got him. When you're doing stuff like that, you don't send text messages. You don't put anything in text messages. Well, we're going to see if they lost big. They did lose big time because they didn't get that RICO. But now they are trying to push for this man getting basically probably 10, 15 years, the way they talk. They really want him to do the whole 20, 10 for each charge. That's what they really want. But it wouldn't even be right. It wouldn't be fair. they would definitely appeal that because it's not fair because Diddy does not have a criminal background or anything. So what would make them, the judge, give him a high sentence like that? So I think that when he gets sentenced, it should be no more than 2 to 4 years. That's what I think, with a year time served. But the prosecution, in my opinion, they just did not really do a good job at trying to prove a RICO because they did not have all the elements. I kept on saying, I don't see what is it called? I don't see the racketeering and all that stuff. I kept on telling Jermaine that. And then he was like, look at the elements. And then at one time I thought I saw at least 2 elements, but I kept on saying, I don't really see that though, because he could easily say something. I forgot exactly what it was I was looking at, but I said he could easily say he did not, that's not what he intended. How can they tell him what he was intending to do? And so the jury obviously must have thought similar to what I was thinking, because I just did not see that. The transportation to engage in a P word because he talks too much. You saying all this stuff in emails and text messages and telling people shit, and then they tell it on you. You cannot do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't. She sure did pay the Punisher. And you know what? Cassie basically got something like almost immunity too, but not like for real, but they gave her that basically. Because they didn't want to charge her. They just wanted to get Diddy. Yeah, she paid him, but she claimed that Diddy told her to pay the Punisher. You said the elements were there. They simply didn't think Cassie and Jane Doe were credible. Okay, explain that, Jermaine. If the elements were all there, how would the elements be all there if they did not believe, if they didn't think Cassie and Jane Doe were credible? Because if Jane Doe and Cassie were not all that credible, how could all the elements be there? And while you think about that, Jermaine, I'm going to go ahead and go to the next one that you was telling me to show, and then show y'all these other 2, and that'll be it, because it's already 11:50. You told me to show the one with, let's see. Hold on, let me see. Show the video where the cop parked the car on the train track. You sent that to me? Let's see. Let's go back. That Walmart thing was a trip. Sue, you're going to get sued. You're going to get sued. That's good, girl. I mean, I think I can do that too. I'm going to try it. Okay, I'm looking for the thing. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, this girl jam. All right, y'all up here watching a person. That's why I don't need to be on these videos. Let me watching actual videos, okay? Let me find this video you was talking about, because Lord knows I was looking at something else. Okay, let's see if I got that one. That's the Walmart. Wait a minute, what is this right here? Damn, a crash out kid gets kicked off the daggone school bus. These kids be out of control. Let's look at this one first, okay? And then I'll look at the other one. These damn kids, man, I don't know what to say about them. I just don't know. Hold on, y'all. Damn, what am I doing? Let's look at this little boy acting up.
This boy just hit me in my mouth with his phone.
Damn, really?
He lucky my son now. He kicking the door. You hear him? He's kicking his door. Yep. I dare him to tear it down. He need to tear it down. Because he's not getting back. He breaking your
Oh, shit.
Yes, he's still doing it. He breaking it. Yep, he didn't broke it. He didn't broke it. Yes, he got off the bus and he's breaking stuff. I can't even drive the bus now. Y'all call y'all parents and come get y'all. So you gotta say this? He didn't tore it down. He's trying to break the door now. Get back on, Jerry. This boy just hit me in my mouth with his phone.
What? I would have lost my job that day to be arrested.
My son now. He's kicking the door. You hear him?
Hold on, y'all. Let me stop this and see if I see part one. That's a damn trip. Let's see what part one is. These little kids be bad, man. Gosh. That's why I can't be no school bus driver. Them kids be awful. Where is part? Let's see what part one is. This dude, they put part one up here. Shit. This is part two. I hate when they just put one part and don't put the other one up here. And then you got to go search for it and crap. I don't see. Okay, I don't see part one. Where is part one, dude?
Calm Jerry, get back on, Jerry. This boy just hit me in my mouth with his phone. He lucky my son now. He kicking the door. You hear him? He's kicking his door. Yep. I dare him to tear it down. He need to tear it down. Because he's not getting back. He breaking that recording. Yes, he's still doing it. He breaking it. Yep, he didn't broke it. He didn't broke it. Yes, he got off the bus and he's breaking stuff. I can't even drive the bus now. Y'all call y'all parents and come get y'all. So you gotta say this? He didn't tore it down. He's trying to break the door now.
Wow.
This boy just hit me in my mouth with his phone.
He hit me with the mouth. I would have had to just call somebody to pick him up because, man, that does not make any sense, man. They do not pay bus drivers enough to be taking this abuse from kids. He needs a little spanking, man, and a timeout and every damn thing else that goes with it. Some counseling or something, because that doesn't even make any sense, man. Goodness. That's why I said they couldn't pay me enough to be a bus driver. Because, damn. She said he hit her in the mouth with the phone. I couldn't find part one. I wish I could have found part one of it. Let's see what y'all talking about now. You said elements based on testimony, but they can you can still say that all the elements was there because some of those people sound like they were lying. Okay, and if they did not believe them, that means that those elements were not there because they didn't believe these people. How can the elements be there if they didn't believe these people? That's why the jurors could not convict him on, the RICO, because they didn't believe these people. So therefore, if they did not believe them, then the elements are not there. Maybe one element is there, but not all of them. You said actually voyeurism is not a crime. That's what he did, and it's legal. What is voyeurism? Let's see what that is. That little boy need his butt whipped, y'all. I'm sorry. Let's see. What is that? Is that when you watch people? Let me see. And I tell you what, remember they was talking about kids was there and all this other stuff. People were in cages. We didn't hear nothing about cages or kids being there or anything. Yeah, from watching others when they are naked or engaging in sexual activity. Okay. Right. That's not, as long as you're not peeping in somebody's doors, watching them undress and things like that, then it's not illegal. That little boy need his ass whipped. But yeah, so like I just said, I mean, maybe one element was there, but if they did not believe those witnesses and stuff, then the elements are not there because they just didn't believe them. For the jurors, we can think all day that the elements were there, but the jurors did not believe that because they didn't believe the people. Just like I don't believe everything they said. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. You know what I'm saying? I just do not. Now, getting back to this little boy right here. Yeah, I would have got fired that day. Okay. He did not want to be off that school bus, but he hit her in the mouth with that phone. She said he better be glad her son is not on that bus. Is this part? Oh, you do got part 1. I think this is part 1 and part 2 you got here. Oh, this is part 3 right here. He was doing the most. Damn, he was pulling on the door too. Oh yeah, he was doing a lot, child. Y'all didn't even see all this. I can't find it on this thing though. Here, let's see. This little bad, this little mischievous ass is doing the most. So we saw part 2, right? We didn't see part. Yeah, we saw that. We didn't see part 3. I wish they had when she hit him. I mean, when he hit her in the mouth, so we could see exactly what happened. Yeah, he lost control of his behavior, so he was asked to get off the bus. So we've seen the part 2 already. I know one thing. His parents better get hold of that behavior because he's going to grow up and he's going to be doing worse. You know what I'm saying? So I can't find the other 2. So I'll tell you what, guys, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next. Is this the original one? Okay, that's still the same thing. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next video. That's a damn shame though. This little boy was doing the most. So let's see what this one is. Okay, we're not going to see that one right now. Let's see, I'm looking for that one you was talking about. Let's see what this one is about. Let's see what this one is about real quick, y'all. What time is it? I'll close this door down. I'm sure. Is this it right here? I don't see that damn video. Oh my God, these videos will be hard to find sometimes. Okay, let me just type it in like this and see. I do not see that. Oh man, go like this. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me go ahead and close the door. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Hey. Hey. All right, sorry about that. Y'all had to I had to go and close that damn door. Because these people are leaving the damn door open all damn night. They think because we're in a real good area, right? Neighborhood, they don't think people can still ride by and see doors open and shit. Okay, let's see if I can find this. Okay, let's see if I can find this real quick. I don't see this video. We're not going to be able to watch this because I can't find that. I can't even find the name. Too bad. Well, maybe I can see it right here. Let me type this in. Let's see if I can pull it up like this. Nope, I still can't find it. Okay, so we're going to have to bypass that one to a later date. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, let's look at this one right here. Now, I hope I can pull this one up. I don't know why they don't have titles on these damn videos. Let's see if I can find this. I knew it. I knew I was going to be able to find it. It's hard to find these videos. Let's see. What is the damn name of this video? Let me see. Okay, let's see if I can pull it up now. Okay, here it is right here. Okay, let's see what's going on right here.
After having a fight with his roommate, a man will go missing, and his family wants answers. What they would find is shocking.
No, I haven't really seen him lately. He said he was going to be doing some camping and stuff, and he just wants to get away for a while. So, yeah.
That's super weird. He told me he was going to be home today. He might be sleeping. You mind if I check his bedroom?
Actually, if you want to check his bedroom, I suppose you should. You could, but...
Yeah, he might be sleeping, you know.
Yeah, so please, come on in.
Great.
I was really hoping to get some sleep just now, but that is not what's going on. So.
All right, we'll be out of here shortly.
Oh.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, this is all their family. They're just worried about him.
Yeah.
If you want to come out, I'll give you the details.
Actually, that's probably okay. I could probably... this is probably not a good idea.
Well, they're trying to go check his room. It's all good.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to...
I appreciate it, yeah.
Not do. I think maybe if we could just come outside and talk for a minute here, I would appreciate that. If we could just do that. Do you guys happen to have a smoke on you? Because I haven't had a cigarette.
I can go check my car, but...
I appreciate that, yeah. I know,
yeah, come on here. I'll check come over here.
It's okay. I'm right here.
Well, just let him go check the room so we can get out of your hair.
I was really trying to talk with everybody out here for a second. The one girlfriend,
Kay.
Yeah, Kay Marie, yeah. So, Kay called and she says, Richie is not here. I says, oh, well, he actually did mention that he wanted to do some camping or something without her cell phone and stuff. So he just left like 2 nights ago, and I'm not sure even where he is. So, did you say you had a cigarette though?
I might have a cigarette, but I gotta go check my car.
Okay, please go check the car.
Well, you can come with me because they're gonna go inside and look for their brother, their family member. They have a key to get in, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's probably not the best idea.
No, that's a good idea.
The cat too.
Oh,
Yep.
yes. Actually, the cat does need her medication and stuff. Are you familiar with her medication?
Just leave it with her.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Come on in. Just the cat is right over here.
Huh?
This car's here.
Okay.
No, don't.
Hey, sir, what's your name?
Nicholas Van Cleef. Yeah, don't go in there. Definitely not a good idea.
Don't go where?
Nowhere. Can we go ahead and? Oh yes, that's a. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, she's up. No, go up there. No.
We're gonna go check on their family member.
Oh yeah. So
here, let's go see if we can find you a cigarette.
yeah, let's go get a smoke. But
You and I are gonna go get a smoke. Come on, let's go, man.
I would actually like 3 smokes. And stuff.
Well, if I find some, I'll give you some.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now.
Come on, dude. Come on, bro.
Please, no. Yeah, let's go, man. After you. No, but listen, I'm trying to.
We're gonna get a smoke, huh?
Well, no,
I'm gonna see if I got one.
What? It's not a good idea.
No, let's get some smokes though.
Well, but you're not listening. She's gonna hurt me. Oh my God.
Why is she gonna hurt herself?
I can't tell you.
Why can't you tell me?
Please stop.
What's going on, man?
I don't exactly know what's going on, but like, do you see you had a smoke?
I'm gonna go look for one. Yeah.
Oh, that would be swell. I haven't had a smoke for.
Sometimes I have him in my
5
car.
days or so.
Dang, it's a long time.
It was.
Well, let's go check his car out, man. He said he might have one.
I know what's gonna happen if I go there. I'm trying to smoke a cigarette real quick. Let me sit down.
Yeah, take a seat right there.
I had a very long and waiting so.
Oh man, I don't have any. Sometimes I have them spares lying around in the side of the door, but they're.
Off camera, Rich's family searched the house but couldn't find him anywhere. However, when they checked Nicholas's bathroom, they discovered a heavy trash bag with patches of blood on it.
Right. I don't deserve a smoke.
No, I didn't say that. I just don't have one.
No, I completely understand. But I'm trying to. I really don't think it's a good idea for. What am I talking about? They're going to do whatever they want because they're family, and so yeah.
Officer, we need you in here, please.
Well, what's going on? Why'd you come out here and tell me?
Why did you? Wait, I didn't tell you. I'm not saying nothing.
No, I'm talking to her.
No, but it's not. I'm trying to avoid.
We found a bag in the bathtub upstairs with bloody. I'm not sure. Something.
Okay. Did you find your family member? Okay. All right.
Okay. So
You say nothing. You go this way.
Go in 16.
No. You go.
I made a second. I'm probably the supervisor.
You go out. No. No.
Yeah, go sit down. Go sit down. Hey, can you guys go pull the car up such that she can sit down? We are going to do something. What I need you to do right now is I need you to go sit in your car. All right? We're going to do something. I'm going to get another officer.
Oh, man, we got to see part 2 of this.
After having a fight with his roommate.
Hold on, we need to see part 2. Where's part 2 at? Okay, here it is right here. Damn. This man.
I can start. Get your name, please.
Oh yes, my name is Nicholas.
He went camping?
Yes, sir.
Did he go by himself?
I suppose he went with a couple people. I don't know who he went. He just said he wanted to go camping. He's been known to go camping for a few days. He used to do that with his parents and stuff. I don't know.
And you guys have been getting along? Any problems with the two of you?
No, everything's fine. Yeah, we just went camping.
And you said he was with a girl or something?
I don't know who he was with. He just left.
He has a girlfriend?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. So where all of you guys go inside the house?
So me and my mom went upstairs, and she broke that in the bedroom. So I checked all the other rooms, and there's nothing in the other rooms. So she went for his bathroom, and then I followed her in there.
Is their bathroom a common bathroom or just for him?
Just for him.
Okay.
So there is a common bathroom upstairs, but there's nothing in that one.
In the master bathroom.
In the master bathroom, that's
there's
his bedroom.
2 white trash bags coated in what I would assume is blood. Heavier, I just picked it up by the edge with this hand, but heavier than, I'd say, 25 pounds of sugar. And one of the bags had what I would.
Did you open them up?
I tried to. There's like bags within bags. So there was more red blood on those, but one of the bags was kind of protruding out, like something ripped out, which I would assume as well. And then there's blood on the living room floor, smeared, dried, like a template.
And then did you guys go in the garage and look at his car?
The car's there, but I didn't see it.
Opened the door and
You didn't go inside and look inside the garage?
No, I didn't.
The truth was, Nicholas had shot Richard in the back of the head, causing him to collapse to the ground, still alive. Panicking over the consequences, Nicholas fired 4 more shots to his head, then dismembered his body and hid the remains throughout the house.
Nicholas, I got a question for you, man. So they're obviously worried about their family member, right? And when they went up into his room, they're telling me that they found a couple of garbage bags that are really heavy that have blood on them.
Yeah, I don't even know what that's about. I haven't seen them.
Another question. You don't have a firearm or anything in the house, do you?
I do.
You do? Where is it?
But it's not loaded or anything. Yeah.
It's in your room. It's not loaded. Where is it in your room?
On my bed.
On your bed?
Yeah.
Like just sitting there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You said it's not loaded. Where's the ammunition?
In the whatever the magazine maybe it's called.
Where's the magazine? In the gun?
No, I think I cleared it out. You know.
You think you carried it out?
I think so. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. Just insanity or something. I don't know. But then I plead the 5th. I don't know anymore.
Why are you worried about pleading the 5th? Like why are you bringing that up?
I don't know. Isn't that how that works?
How what works?
Temporary insanity, I guess.
Temporary insanity. Why are you talking about temporary insanity?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm asking you why you said those things.
I have no idea.
You don't know why you said?
I'm not sure.
I plead the 5th and temporary
insanity. I don't know.
Okay. Do you have any? You don't have your gun on you right now, do you?
Absolutely not.
I see you have a knife in your pocket.
Do I have a knife?
Yeah, you have a knife.
Oh, that's a military knife. Oh no, this is just one of those.
For my safety, can I take that for you for a little bit?
Knife.
Yep.
I don't.
You got anything in here either? What's all this?
That I know.
Keys?
I don't think so.
Do you mind if I look at me just feeling the outside of this packet too? Is that cool?
Sure. Yeah.
That's just your wallet?
That's my wallet.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just going to set this right over here.
Set that right over there.
Yep.
Okay.
You came back and you found him where?
Here.
And like what? You said you found him like that? What does that mean?
I have no idea. I didn't even find him. You know, he was just. He just came back and then he's here. Like, I didn't find him any which way. It's okay. I guess I don't need to smoke anymore. Ever, actually. I don't deserve to be able to smoke cigarettes.
Why don't you deserve to smoke a cigarette?
Because I don't have the money for it. I can't afford them, so why even try to smoke them, you know? It would be not. You know what? I'm going to shut the up.
Well, I mean, you're not under arrest or anything. We're just here to check on the roommate, and they found some things that make them worry, and because of that, now we're just going to go inside and check. That's it. So any information that you have to help, you know.
Richie was my good friend. He's still my good friend. Why? What do you want? Oh my gosh, what's fun? Okay, listen. I wish, and it's okay. I don't need a cigarette. I don't deserve. I think. Well, I would like to smoke. That's not important. I think I'm just gonna sit here.
This thing moving along so we can get out of your hair, right? The family has obviously gone upstairs to check on their loved one.
Yeah.
Right, and they found some stuff that made them a little afraid.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know.
because he isn't here and you live here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We want to ask you, right, if it's cool if we go inside and check on his things.
I mean, I don't know. I have not been up here. I have not been here lately. I've been out and about trying to do DoorDash and stuff like that, you know.
We'll look about here.
But yeah, I live here. Yeah.
So we want to go upstairs, right, and look in the master bedroom where it's your roommate's bedroom for him, just to check on him and see what's in there. All right.
Yeah. If that's what. Yeah. That. I mean, wait. You want to go upstairs and do what?
We'll check to make sure everybody's okay.
We'll go by all means. Like, make sure everybody's okay. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, I just heard a lot of like movement. I thought something was happening over there. I was just like, okay, whatever. It sounded like something was hitting the wall.
What time was that?
I want to say it was like probably midnight or like, yeah.
Okay. We'll just have you sign something real quick, and then we'll.
I'm not so sure. Going in right now would be a good idea. Actually.
What do you mean?
Well, he's just let him stay. He's gone somewhere, is he not? I mean.
I'm sorry, what?
He's gone somewhere, is he not?
Your roommate?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. Where did he go?
He went camping.
How did he get there?
I don't know. He's got some friends and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Last time I talked to him, I'm his friend, but I don't talk.
Well, his family said he talked to him last night, and he wasn't camping.
He wasn't camping?
No.
I have no idea.
And you're saying he went camping 2 days ago and took his
Yeah,
phone.
a couple of days. Well, I don't know.
He didn't tell them last night.
He mentioned he wanted to not take his phone and stuff.
Yeah, that's fine, but they talked to him last night.
He talked to them last night? Who talked to him though?
The family saying they talked to him last night at 7 p.m.
I don't know. I don't know. He didn't tell me about it, but yeah, I think it'd be best not to go and.
Oh, you don't want us to go in there?
No, I don't think it would be a good idea.
Is there a reason for that?
No, there's no reason. It's just I still got to probably go back to work and stuff, and so I didn't do nothing. I'm not under arrest or anything like that.
Nope, you're not under arrest.
I'm concerned with her family, which makes sense to me too.
Yeah, I mean they're concerned that.
I can start. Get your name, please.
They've been pretty nice to this man. Okay, you know it would go a different way.
What I'm thinking is I'm not gonna think of anything. Yeah.
But you don't want us going in there?
No,
You're not going to give us consent?
I don't think there's no reason to.
Okay. All right. Hang tight.
Wait. We're hanging tight.
The only way to gain access to the house was to get a warrant for Nicholas.
How long you been living here, Nick?
5 to 6 months or so.
Oh, that's it? Where were you at before? Were you still here in Federal Way, or were you in a different city?
Yeah, something. I don't really recall where I was exactly. It was 702.
You work at Jimmy John's?
Jimmy John's?
Yeah, that JJ had. I thought that was Jimmy John's.
Oh, yeah, no.
That's
just a show hat. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah. I do DoorDash. Like,
oh, okay. You like it?
Do I like it?
Good days and bad days.
It's like every job, man.
Yes.
But it's you that can determine.
Listen, don't y'all order DoorDash. This is what you get. Damn.
And if it is a good day, don't let other people determine if it's going to be a bad day.
Yes and no. I'm gonna get a coat. I'm gonna go get a coat on. Can I do that?
You're going to get a coat on?
Yeah.
I would prefer no.
Why? Why not?
I don't want you to go back inside right now so we can figure out what's going on out here.
We have some sort of suspicion of something going on. Of course. Now, because we didn't find, or you guys didn't find, a human being, and that removes kind of our authority to go in for a welfare check, right? If we the law says that if we have reason to believe that somebody's life is in imminent risk of of death or bodily harm, that kind of stuff, then we can go in right away and make sure that everybody's safe. Okay, because that doesn't exist right now. What we're doing is we have to follow the law, right? He's asking, he's said some suspicious things too.
You mind if I go in with you?
Sure, come on. Yeah, you can stand at the door.
Where's the coat at?
FYI, there is a gun on his bed up in his room.
Oh. Never mind. Don't go back in yet.
I'm not.
I can't walk in with you to get the coat, right?
No, I think he's going to figure it out. No, I was trying to.
The reason why I don't want you inside right now is because supposedly there's a gun inside.
Yeah, it's upstairs, but it's fine.
And we appreciate that you're letting us know. But for everybody's safety, 100% of the time, we're going to just keep people away from guns, right? Even if they're their own guns right now. So we just want you to that's one of the reasons why we're kind of ask you to.
So I should have. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So
he's not allowed in there.
You're not allowed in there. Cool. All right.
You know what? Never mind. I don't need it. I'm fine.
You guys already turned the prosecutor and want to help, so I'll go back in.
Yeah, well, at this time, because
keep the suspicion.
Well, our hope, obviously, is that everything is fine, and who knows that there is no crime.
Be really, really wrong.
That's our hope, but if in the event that that's not the case, we want to make sure that any evidence that we collect, anything that we find out, is done according to the law.
She's his coworker and best friend. She's the one that originally called for the first welfare check, and she was chatting with them last night. So
okay, I'll get your information too.
Like
appreciate
it. Stuff, chatting and stuff.
Well, I'd like to go get my utility knife.
No, we're gonna leave that right there.
But it's my knife.
Yeah, you'll get it back. Do you need to cut something right now? Because I don't think you have a need for it. You're not in any danger. You got 3 police officers protecting you.
Wait a minute. I should go take a pee in my bathroom real quick. You guys mind if I?
No, you can't go back inside.
But I'd like to go just pee.
Or you can't go pee inside. You just can't. We're not letting you back inside right now.
So I can pee out here.
I'm not going to stop you.
That's great. But I can't go back inside. But that's okay. I don't need to go back inside. Yeah, I'll just pee by the tree.
I can hold it.
What? You want me to hold it? Huh? You want me to hold what?
I mean, you can't hold it like a big boy?
Oh, yeah. Right here, I can go pee by the tree. Like, you guys don't want me to go pee? I don't know.
Well, I mean, we don't want you to pee out in public. You can hold it. But I understand the frustration.
I was just going to go pee right on the tree. That way it's out of the way and nobody's in looking, right? Isn't that how people can pee?
Yeah, and that's how people pee outside.
Yeah, because that's what I have to do is pee outside. You're saying hold it. I don't know. I'm going to try to just pee real quick.
This is a hot ass mess. They have so much patience with this dude. This is crazy.
Fellas, he's going to take a pee real quick. He can't hold it. Yep.
I don't quite understand why we're.
You don't need to see him pee, okay?
I don't know what to do. I don't know.
Come on, man. Nothing's going on.
What are you doing? I'm good.
You want us to both stand right here?
Absolutely not. I like you over on that side, and maybe him just standing right there, and then I was gonna go pee right there, and then I got to have peripheral vision over here on this one, and then peripheral vision over there on that one. Who knows, but I'm gonna sit down.
Hey, so I don't know if they kind of told you what's going on right now. I got some detectives that want to come out and talk to you real quick. Right now, it sounds like we're probably going to get a search warrant for your residence.
I don't think we don't need a search warrant. Actually, I don't need a search warrant. Feel free.
We do though.
Why would you need? Why would you need a search warrant? That just makes it.
Well, like I said, we're concerned about the well-being of your room.
It took a while to process the search warrant, but based on what the witnesses and Rich's family
You are under arrest. Just stay seated. Okay, we're gonna grab your hands and put them behind your back.
I'd rather use this. I'd rather.
Come on, man.
I'm not doing this. Can you not wait? I know. Time. What is?
We're gonna have a couple of detectives.
Why we have so many people around me?
There's how many people we got here right now. So we're gonna take you back to our station, have you talk to detectives. We're gonna advise you of your rights real quick. Okay. Okay.
I can't move.
Nope, not right now.
I'm not really doing so good.
Nicholas, you have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained them to you?
Okay. This is crazy, y'all. Which was that? That was part 3. Okay. Let's see. I think that's it. Let me tell y'all the backstory of this crazy ass story. They had a lot of patience with this dude. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Patience that I ain't never seen. on too many other videos at all. They had a lot of patience. Let me just tell y'all the backstory of this thing real quick. So y'all, he was arrested, but they dismissed this case. All right, he did dismember his roommate. They accused him of shooting his roommate, then dismembering the body and placing the remains in trash bags inside their apartment in May 2022. He was found incompetent by the court and his case was dismissed. Nicholas Van Cleve, 47, incompetent, and his case was dismissed based on medical reports. In May 2022, he was accused of unaliving Richard Levites, then dismembering his body at their Federal Way apartment. Anyway, they did say that he was evaluated by the social health services, okay? And they said he was found to have a psychotic disorder due to multiple sclerosis with delusions and a mild neurocognitive disorder due to an unknown cause. They said that he lacked the curing capacity to understand the nature of the proceedings against him. His ability is to assist in his defense. The physician stated in court it was limited. So the documents state that given Van Cleve's tendency to interject irrelevant content or explain himself ineffectively, it is believed that he would be unable to offer meaningful testimony on his own behalf, and that he has an impairment in his cognitive functioning. Additionally, there is significant concern that a trial would pose significant stress, which would trigger a relapse in multiple sclerosis. And they say he is estimated to pose an elevated risk of future reoffending and dangerous behavior. So let's see. So when someone is found incompetent to stand trial, they are committed to a facility like Restaurant State Hospital. And they said, additionally, if a long-term civil commitment is appropriate, Restaurant State or a similar facility will file a petition. They say he shot his roommate 5 times in the back of the head, sometimes between May the 1st through the 2nd, 2022. After he unalived the victim, he then took the extensive and extreme steps to hide the crime, including dismembering the victim's body, concealing the remains in multiple places throughout his home, and then concocting an elaborate story to cover up his act of murder when contacted by police. Anyway, at about 9 a.m. on May the 2nd, a friend and a co-worker of his called police to conduct a welfare check. Hey, Bronze, after he did not show up for work. The friend said she was concerned for Levitas and feared Van Cleve may have harmed him because Levitas took away his GUN. Officers went to the apartment near the 1300 block of Southwest Campus Drive, and there was no answer at the door. Police were unable to find Levitas' car. Later, police found it in the apartment's unit's garage. And then a few hours later, a family member requested another welfare check for Levitas, who said they were concerned Van Cleve was mentally unstable. Why was he roommating with a damn unstable man? Why? You said he was okay to hide the body. This man is nuts, though. You can tell the way he's talking. Around 2:53 p.m., a Federal Way officers met with Levitas, family members outside of the apartment. Family members told police they last heard from their relative on May the 1st when he abruptly stopped responding in the middle of their conversation when texting, according to charge papers. So that's when he must have shot him in the head. That's crazy. And why did he do that? When family members went to open the apartment door, Van Cleve allegedly opened the door and said it would not be a good idea to come in. After a family member asked to check on their family member's cat, Van Cleve allowed them inside. He allegedly told them the Diddys went camping 2 days ago and left his car and cell phone behind. Then Van Cleve appeared to be blocking access to the upstairs by stopping at the bottom of the stairs. He allegedly told the family and officers, again, that it isn't a good idea to go upstairs. So, it's just going to tell you everything that we just saw. So I'm not going to read all of this, but hold on. So this man was absolutely nuts. Hold on. So this psycho had his, Van Cleve, the guy who did everything, he came home with the GUN. And his roommate, the one that he had alive, was unhappy. So he took the GUN away and told Van Cleve he could not stay at the apartment anymore. So he was getting ready to move. I don't know why people tell people stuff. So right before that happened, officers received reports of a man, later identified as Van Cleve, hiding in the bushes near the apartment and was allegedly in possession of a 9mm pistol. He reportedly told police he believed people were looking for him. Officers allowed Van Cleve to leave with his firearm after the incident. He is the registered owner of the GUN. So when they got that search warrant and went in the house, they found the roommate's body parts. They found it in the apartment's closet and trash bags in the bathroom too. They said in one bedroom, detectives reportedly found a pistol, a large kitchen knife, Levity's cell phone, a machete, and bloody socks. Most of the items had blood on them. In Levity's bedroom, detectives reportedly found a hatchet covered in blood and hidden underneath a pillow. Bullet fragments and blood evidence were also found in the downstairs living room. He also must have dragged the dude because he had drag marks on the floor from the living room to the utility closet in the hallway. Detectives found additional concealed body parts, blood evidence, and fire bullets in the closets. Anyway, medical examiners said Levity's bones appeared fractured and cut, and he had been shot 5 times in the head. They also said that Levity's was alive when he was shot in the back of the head. He had no defense wounds and was dismembered once unalive. So that's crazy. This man is an absolute psycho. So he's confined to a mental institution. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Just because he was in charge and it was dismissed, that mental institution is like jail. Okay? And it's for people who are mentally insane. And that's where he's at. And he will be there probably for the rest of his life because he is definitely insane. And so, it said he has completed his final restoration period, during which it is seen whether through treatment the person can become competent to stand trial. Individuals found incompetent by a physician can have up to 3 restoration periods. So he can have up to 3. So when those 3 is up, what happens then? And if he's found competent, he will go to regular jail and stand, go to court. That's crazy. So let's see what else, what's the update on this man. Well, this is the update, April 24, 2025. This is crazy, y'all, man. That's why I said these crazy ass people be out here, y'all be supporting they bullshit. They be talking about it, be crazy as hell. Then they go out here and actually unalive somebody, and you be like, damn, I knew he was crazy or she was crazy, but damn, I didn't think that he would do this. And Richard, this is Richard right here, you guys. Let me show y'all. Let me stop sharing. I'll show y'all. Hold on. I mean, he shot this dude 5 times in the head and then cut him up, you guys. That's Richard. So my condolences are expressed out to his family and friends and colleagues. And my prayers are sending out to them. As far as this dude, I don't know what to say. That's plain ridiculous. That's why you can't be roommate with these crazy. Some of these people are nuts. And that's why I wish he would have told him that he was leaving. He should just pack this shit and left. I don't know why people always give people signals. Don't give them no signal. Just get up and leave. Damn. That's crazy. Clearly, he knew that the man was nuts. You know what I'm saying? He was acting weird. And now he's in a psychiatric facility, which is just like jail because they be doing the most in there. So he didn't get away with anything. He definitely didn't. But those places are not a place you would want to be at. Okay? So anyway, that's it with the viral videos, guys. Let me go ahead and cover this last part. Shannon Sharpe, accuser, speaks out, and then the racist incident that I want to show y'all, and that's going to be it. Because we've been on here for 2 hours and 33 minutes. It's 12:40, so let me hurry up and do this, okay? Okay, so Shannon Sharpe. Let me get this thing real quick. Hold on. I'm on the wrong thing. Hold on. So his accuser spoke out, and she's talking about, you know, some things that I guess that's transpired. Let me see where it's at. So this is it right here. Hold on, let me let y'all see this real quick. See. Okay, let's see if we can pull it up real quick. Jade, hold on, y'all. Let me let y'all watch that real quick.
You gave them an opportunity to even be able to retract it, just to apologize. You sent out emails, letters, you've spoken with people, the producers over there, everything, and still they chose not to take it down.
Absolutely. So when it all began, this is back in April. Many people are just hearing about it now, and that shows I'm not into trying to get a media hit about this. It got picked up. I'm not even sure how. I'm not really talking about the nuts and bolts of the case, but this case is about Shay Shay Media. It's about Pink Deer, the production company that was not fact checking it, or if they did not care enough. I sent emails, I sent letters. Clearly they opened it, they responded because they made it private. They did not take it down, and it didn't take it down immediately. And even as of July 31st, things were still on ways to find it on their podcast, on Apple and their other mediums in which they do it. And this is a multi-billion-dollar industry. And right now, as it stands, there's no oversight, there's no regulation, and there's nobody calling anyone on the carpet when they're earning tens of millions of dollars for clicks, likes, and follows in through advertisers. They don't have the overhead that you guys have here. They can have 2 men, a microphone, and a producer that's supposed to fact check, and they're not doing right by that. And as a private citizen, my rights were encroached upon. This is wrong. And something needs to happen about this. And I said, you know what? I'm going to see you in court since they did not want to do the right thing.
You gave them an opportunity to even
So this is the lady who, that's her. Okay. She's suing Shannon Sharpe. And this is the incident that I think, let me look that up real quick so I can get this right. Hold on, let me look this up. Hold on, y'all. What's this lady's name? Carmelita Tillman. Wait, let's put that wrong. Tillman. Okay, let's see. So she's doing like a $20 million lawsuit, okay, on him. She's suing Shannon Sharpe and Chad Uchocinco Johnson for $20 million over, hold on, a claim that they allegedly spread false and defamatory statements about her. Okay? And she said this drama stems from when she attended Usher's concert in London. Now, she's speaking about a viral interaction she had with the iconic singer during the show. Sharpe and Johnson falsely alleged on their podcast, Nightcap, that Tillman was married and now getting a divorce over the moment. In reality, she said she was single while attending the concert. She said, I'm a private citizen, and in the rules, when it comes to that, you better fact check and double check what you're saying and what you're doing because it's wrong. She said, I am not a public figure. The other thing about it is people like smaller level platforms were citing him as the journalistic news source where it came from, she said. In turn, she claimed that the allegations impacted her professional life. Every time I enter a meeting for funding, for programming and activations and things, it comes up. I'm tired of people being the punchline when it comes to that aspect. He knows better. You should be able to double check what you are saying. And the way they kept my image up, the way they kept it going in the chat and was going on and on, it was mortifying. This institution of Shay Media does not have a policy in place about false information, reporting information, retracting. There is nothing anywhere on Shay Media that states that. They do not feel that they have to be held accountable, and they do. They are one of many. Okay? So what do y'all think about that? So I believe, if they were up there spreading untrue stuff, then she definitely has a good possibility of winning this defamation of character lawsuit. You can't be sitting up on social media saying untrue things about people. Thank you, Jermaine. I got it. You can't be doing that and then think that you're not going to get some type of response. So the thing is, they were allegedly spreading untrue stuff. All right, defaming this lady character. She has her business, making people look at her sideways and all types of stuff. So it is what it is, okay? And that's that information regarding that, and I'll keep you guys updated to any additional information that I find on this case. Again, she's suing him and Chad for $20 million. Okay? So the last story tonight, right, you just can't slander. I'm going to sue somebody like that because, you can't be sitting up here making up, fake shit, trying to get views or just trying to, mess up somebody else's reputation because yours is messed up. You can't be doing stuff like that. It's not a good look. In the real world, people take people to court for defamation of character. And if he did all of these things, I'm talking about Chad and Shannon, they have to, pay out. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and go over this last story tonight. And it's about this McDonald's situation. I think we do have this on video. Let me get the video. And I am so tired. Let me hurry up. I got to get up early in the morning too, so let's see the McDonald's situation. Sorry about that, y'all. Let's see. I think this is it right here. Okay, hold on. This big grown ass, stupid ass man need his butt kicked. Let's see. Let's see, homie. And let's go and watch this real quick, y'all. Okay, let's put up here a different way. Let's see. See if we can pull this up. That's not it. Let's see. I don't know what that was. Let's see. Homie news. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Just bear with me. It'd be hard finding these damn videos. Let's see. I don't even know if I'm able to find this one. This is not no title. Let's see. This is look. I think this is no. This is not it right there. No, that's not it. Let's see if I can find this video. Let's take a big one. Let's just say grown man. It's coming up with the same shit. Okay, let's check one more time. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find this one. May have to watch this another day. Okay, let's see. Oh, you know it's not at McDonald's. Let's see if we can get it this time. Let's just keep on pulling up the same thing. It's at Starbucks. I don't know if we're gonna be able to watch this one because I don't see it. It's not this right here. Yeah, I cannot find that one, guys. So since I can't find that one, let's just watch this real quick.
I left on vacation on game day yesterday, and that baby still ain't got his check. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, my parents up here climbing in lobby. She not playing with y'all. I'm not playing. I want my motherfucking son, my grandson, motherfucking check. I want that motherfucker today.
Damn.
I left on vacation on game day yesterday, and that baby still ain't got his check.
Let's see part 2. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's see a part 2 on here. They don't never have part 2, man. These people are sucks. This is part 1, but you don't see part 2 like always. They only can see that part of it, you guys. Let's see. She said she want her baby's check right now, but she gonna turn up. Let me see what they got.
I left on vacation on game day yesterday, and that baby still ain't got his check. Yeah.
Let's see if she got part 2 on it. Oh, here's part 2. Let's see part 2.
Not tomorrow, today. Here. That baby been waiting on his check.
Yeah, he has.
I'm not playing. I don't want to hear no fucking excuses.
They definitely can give him a check.
I know one thing, he better get his motherfucking money today. His name's Josh. Not tomorrow, today.
Crazy.
Here. That baby been
Son, huh? Her grandson or something, huh? So now she like, that reminds me of something like that happened to
I'm just I want it today. Ain't no tomorrow, none of that bullshit. He didn't have that. He didn't did that shit too much. I'm just
So she got that money from her son, her grandson, you know. And it is what it is, you guys. That was a trip. But, you know, I can understand that. I mean, some of these jobs be doing the most. You know what I'm saying? They don't pay you your damn money. But she can, if they are just not paying him, she can call the labor department to file a complaint. And what they do is send a notice to the employer telling them they have 24 hours to get that person's pay, or else they're going to get a fine plus it's a felony. That's the reason why I know, because I did somebody like that who tried to keep my check, and I was going to argue with them. I just called the labor department, right, and reported them. And those people had my check there the next day. As a matter of fact, he paid me more. Okay, so yeah, that's what she needs to do if they don't give her check. So you got this one up here. Let me see. Okay. You say Granny got that blue wig, definitely ain't playing. She sure isn't. Right. Definitely not playing. This is the other one right here, Jermaine. Let me see. Okay, let me see if I can go to this real quick. Well, you know I can't click it on this one right here. How do I do this? TikTok homie news. Let me just see. You should have sent it to my other phone, because that's the only way I can go to that. Let's see. Okay, let's see if I can type this up here real quick. And after this, I'm not looking no more. I'll just go find it tomorrow and play it for y'all. Let's see here. I have to write this down. I don't know why. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. You eat again, greedy. Is this it right here? I think this is it right here, right? Let me look at see the damn video. Yes, I think this is the video. Let's see. What else? Hold on. I don't know if this is the right one. Oh no, that's not it. Let's go down some more. I think this is it right here. This is it right here.
What would you do, homies?
You ruined her life. Mommy cheats on daddy.
Shut. Be quiet now. Ignore him. He's nobody. Don't worry about it. You don't need to cry over that. If nothing he's saying is true, nothing he is saying is true. He's weird. Turn that
Where
off.
is he hollering this at? What
would you do, homies?
Where is the dude? Let's see. So let's say his name is Michael Hunziker. She said, I used to know him. He at least used to be part of owner of SoCal Comics and Games in Temecula. And he does work for the school district. He has raised issues in the past. He should not be allowed around kids. Where is the kid that he was talking to, though? I don't know. Oh, he's right there.
You were both accidents. You ruined her life. Mommy cheats on daddy.
He's weird.
Shut. Be quiet now. Ignore him. He's nobody. Don't worry about it. You don't need to cry over that. If nothing he's saying is true, nothing he is saying is true.
That's crazy. He got his name up here. That's his name right there.
Turn that off.
The little baby crying in the car.
What would you do, homies?
Yeah, she should just turn the radio up and roll up the window. This man, why is he just blurting that out at the car anyway? That is crazy. Just roll up the window, right? He should be hollering out the window with his stupid ass. They say he has been found, and then what did they do? That's crazy. So, I mean, I'm trying to figure out why did he start screaming this shit out the window? Okay, I mean, it's weird. It's very strange. I mean, and then he works around kids. He works around kids. He's definitely a jerk. That's weird. Some of these people got some serious mental issues going on, and they really certainly needs help. And I mean, they need help. Does not make no sense. He out there hollering out the damn window. That is crazy. He's definitely a jerk, and they didn't put his name out there, so now he'll probably get in trouble, get fired, and all sorts of stuff from his stupid actions. So y'all tell me what y'all think about all these daggone videos we watched tonight. If I missed anything, I'll cover it tomorrow. We've been on here for almost 3 hours. It's 1:03. It's time for me to get ready to go to bed. So thank you guys so much. Let me stop sharing. I think I told y'all everything that I wanted to tell you about tonight. Thanks to Jermaine for being here tonight. I know it's late where you're at. Lindell, thank you so much for being here as well. Red Siren, thank you for being here. Most Hated Bronze, thank you so much for being here. Everybody in the bushes and everybody who watches this in the replay, thank you so much for checking me out. Also, guys, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure to share and leave a comment. And thank you guys so much. And again, if you want to show additional support, you can do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation at $Shades2, or you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. Other than that, y'all, we are getting ready to get out of here. Let me change all of this. And we talked about a lot of interesting things tonight. Thanks, Jermaine. A lot. And tomorrow, we'll be back. Later on today, we'll be back with another Night Owl Talk Time. Y'all make sure y'all check out my Country Rain reaction videos and my latest shorts. All right, here on YouTube. Other than that, y'all, thank you, Jermaine. Y'all have a good night, a blessed night, and I'll in a blessed rest of your day. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Let me go ahead and change all of this stuff. Let's see. All right, y'all. We are out of here. Peace out. And let me go ahead and get the media thing.
Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades2, baby. She back again. Lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I lacked game, back again. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line and somebody hurt. Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right, yeah, late night with Shay. Late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. Shay's too. She back again. It's late night with Shay. Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's too. Press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back